All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. Hi, all. So, we are continuing on with the main story quest in this episode, assuming we don't get sidetracked. But, with that said, let's get started. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, and the series, that is. It's actually pretty interesting, the whole political theme of this High Isle. It's actually something different.
Friend, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, I didn't actually know this house had 2 floors. Hello? Lore book? The lore book? Hold on, don't mind me. Gotta read those lore books.
Another one of my favorite associates, back safe and sound. And were you successful? Did Captain Suzo find anything important at the shoals? Well, that corroborates what the dockmaster told you. If Prince Irnskar is still alive and made it to Amenos, perhaps the other Alliance leaders did as well. Of course, that doesn't mean they're safe. Only a small part of the island is hospitable, and Amenos Station is barely that. The rest of the island is an untamed jungle full of deadly plants, wild creatures, and gangs of prisoners. Not exactly a stroll in the park. House Menard controls Amenos, but they restrict their oversight to Amenos Station and the prison stockade. They leave the jungle to the prisoners. Either the royals washed ashore in the jungle, or the Menards are keeping their arrival secret. Soon, my dear. First, prepare yourself while I finish making the needed arrangements. We'll head to Amenos in due time. For now, remember all we have learned thanks to your efforts. Take this as payment. You more than earned every gold piece.
Yo, they've doubled the gold reward from the past
I hoped
expansions.
that by investigating the Ascendant Order, we'd uncover a clue as to how to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now we have it on good authority that they may be on Amenos. From the cookpot to the campfire, as my great-aunt Ailes used to say. It's just a saying, dear. As you're still on retainer, I'd like you to spearhead our rescue efforts. Jakan will go with you to the island, then you'll split up to search for the royals. It's risky, but there's a lot of ground to cover. Aboard a prison ship. They sail for Amenos regularly from the Dufort docks. We'll be contracting the services of a Captain Basrush. She's a dear friend. Jakan and I will meet you there after I finish briefing Captain Colleen and the others. While you head to the Dufort docks, I'll discuss our plan with the Alliance captains. We'll need them for this to succeed. Captain Basrush will get you to the island safely. I know for a fact she can't refuse a purse full of gold. Captains Colleen, Suzo, and Zaji have been procuring ships just for that purpose. The waters around Amenos are treacherous, but I have faith in their skills. I wish I could send more agents to help you, but I prefer to keep a low profile. For the same reason you're traveling by prison ship, so as not to alarm House Menard. We still don't know the extent of their involvement, or if they're making their own play against Emeric and the others. Anything else, dear, or can we get moving?
I think I'm good.
Wait, what? The prison island? Shouldn't I get a say in this?
Oh, I know you can't stand to be left out of the action.
So, a little bit earlier, I was doing some volcanic vents with my guildies, and we decided to do a few of them, so I have a little bit of the map discovered. I didn't do any of the story. We left off where we left off, but I got some waypoints and discovered a little bit, but that's it. Volcanic vents and bosses, but all the story still here. The main important stuff. Okay, so we gotta go over here this time. Overall, the whole Amenos place isn't too bad. It actually looks nice. More or less. It's for a jungle. Okay, where are we headed to? I still don't have this dock memorized.
Sorry, Lady Arabelle. I couldn't find any of the volumes on your list at my last port.
No time for books today, my darling.
Good health to you,
My friend
Wayfarer.
is eager to ask.
I'm the captain of the Shackled Guar. Now tell me, what grand adventure has Lady Arabelle drafted you into, and what does it have to do with me? Talk fast, Mainlander. I sail for Amenos on the tide. Oh? And I suppose she's offering her usual pouch of gold and the promise of an evening's company at her manor? She does know the way to this sailor's heart. If that's your port of call, who am I to argue? Just know the dangers before you step aboard my ship. If they process you in the stockade, you'll never leave Amenos alive. If you head into the jungle, beware the beasts and the gangs of banished. The gangs of prisoners who band together to survive in the jungle, they're all bad, but the green serpents are the worst. Here, for you and the pretty boy. Disguises. Put them on and try to look appropriately forlorn as you go aboard my ship. You need disguises because you want to travel aboard a prison ship, and because you want to avoid notice when we reach Amenos. So, disguises. You'll look like just two more poor bastards bound for the prison island, guaranteed. You know the lady. She picks up strays wherever she goes, helps with her work, and she enjoys the company. The first time we met, she was supposed to arrest me for smuggling. Instead, she turned me into an operative, and we broke a much larger ring. Oh, the lady has her ways, and I could never say no to a pouch full of gold and a pretty face. Say, your face is pretty. Maybe if you survive and make it off Amenos, you can call on me. Just ask around the docks. Everyone knows old Bass Rush.
I'm gonna have to say right now, no, I'm good.
The Shackled Guar is just down the pier. Move, you dirty prisoners.
You get them there, you old sea dog, and I'll get them out.
I'll do my job, Arabelle. And remember, I like pomegranate wine with my salted mutton.
So if you went there before actually going to the
Inside,
quest,
prisoner.
what would
Move.
happen is there's a dock person right here instead of going like through the quest objective. For some reason, you didn't get the way shrine. You just go over here. My companion is coming with me. Okay, we'll pick up the side quest later. Another thing that I was actually pretty excited for was in the collectibles, we have fragments for the next deck. I have 4 out of 5, and then we get this 5th one from doing some questing. So we'll probably get it around tomorrow-ish, maybe? I'm not sure how long it'll take me, but it's pretty exciting.
Psst. Over here.
He did.
Like my new outfit? What better way to search Amenos Station than disguised as a jailer, huh? I'll see what I can learn about our missing royals here in the stockade and around town. You head to the jungle. From what I already heard, you need to hurry. Before I engaged in 2 of my 3 favorite activities, eavesdropping and thievery, I heard the jailers talking about a bounty placed by the Green Serpent's prison gang. They're offering a reward for 3 nobles that washed ashore in the jungle. What else could it be? Do you know of any other noble-born people who were lost at sea in the area? So head north and go through the big gate. That's your way into the jungle. Meanwhile, I'll see whether or not House Mornard is involved in all this. First, find the leaders. If you can't do that, find the serpents. One of them is bound to know something. I hear they have a camp northeast of the jungle gate. And take this flare. The 3 captains are circling the island waiting for your signal. Try not to let anything in the scary jungle kill you. Just head north, go through the gate, and head north some more. I hear there's a Green Serpent camp out that way. Hey, you got this! I mean, you probably got this. If anyone's got this, it's you. Ooh, that's hurtful. And here I thought we were friends. But let me think. Oh, there's a coin fort on the far side of the island. Steer clear of that unless you run out of other options. It's controlled by the serpents, and they're stone-cold killers.
Got you.
After you secure the royals, find
Yeah,
a
we've
serpent
been to
with a
Shadowfen.
flare.
Freedom?
It's all good.
We find the lost nobles?
I don't care what you say. I'm heading into the jungle.
Don't be stupid, Ross. You're safer here in the stockade.
I am a good hunter. Freedom or death?
Look at here. New meat. You've got big ears, new meat. But if you must know, word around this stockade is that the green serpents are offering a way off this rock. Something about friends in high places. You just need to find a trio of nobles supposedly wandering the jungle. What gave it away? The fact that no one gets off this rock? Or that the serpents have friends in high places? Or maybe how ridiculous it is to imagine nobles lost in the jungle. I'll tell you what I told Rasa. Going into the jungle is crazy.
Nah, fam. I got this. It just walks right in. Yeah, eventually I will pick up all the side quests and just do them, but the main story is actually pretty good.
Are you political
Through this
prisoner,
gate lies the
a war
jungle of
criminal,
Amenos.
or a murderer?
Your home for the rest
This
of your
one knows
miserable
she can never
life.
leave the jungle. But sometimes slipping through that gate is so tempting.
Free in this jungle, all these enemies that want to kill me, all these bugs, and basically we're in Australia and going down. Ooh, heavy sack.
Oh, lucky. Stendarr must be watching.
You failed again, Lasham. It's not my fault. They're dangerous, powerful. I'm dangerous too. Red, Muthi, Hush, kill. No, not the cat! Ah! Triple the guard on the captured royal, and find the others. I promised all three to the Ascendant Magus, and I won't
Oh god, am I supposed to actually memorize that? It's like over here or something.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Okay, so we have to go all the way to the back by the shore, northeast shore. Got it.
The charges include larceny, goat smuggling, fraud.
Yeah, we'll do the public dungeons a little bit later. And with all these side things.
Maybe I
Wonder how many actually side quests. Okay, so points of interest are usually a side quest, so we have a few more.
Another fight? Well, if you... Oh.
Hello.
Walker, is that you? What are you doing here? Are you a prisoner? No matter. Just seeing you makes me feel 100 times better. Sachi's alive! That's good to know. Now I can kill him for getting us wrecked as soon as I see him. Well, when the storm hit, it was all I could do to hang on to some wreckage and make it to this beach. We're on Amenos, right? The Alliance leaders, right. I keep meaning to try to find Queen Ayrenn, but every time I get started, more of those prison mongrels rush out of the jungle and attack me. I love a good fight as much as the next sailor, but I'm exhausted. Sure, 2 noses are better than 1. If we can pick up Queen Ayrenn's scent, I can track her. That's sort of my specialty. The nose knows, as the kittens say. Stay close and follow me. Let's look around. If I catch a familiar scent, I can follow it. Peace Conference! Is that what this is all about? Zaji received orders from the Crown, probably because of our reputation as dragon slayers. And smugglers, we're good at that too. Chisbari, Sidura, and the rest stayed behind in Central because of the secrecy. They gave us royal agents to crew the Pounce. I'm not sure there are any other survivors to find. I didn't see anyone else make it to shore.
Alright, so we are going... Oh, follow Casca.
Give me a moment. Someone used this shelter recently. Their scent is fresh.
You don't say.
Familiar. This way. What have we got here?
Wait, that's sand?
Let me take a sniff. Ah. There was a fight here. What's that? On the ground. That medallion has the Queen's scent all over it. There! I have her trail. Follow me. The Queen is in danger.
Is she? Is that the real one? What in the world? Oh my
This
goodness.
travel is dangerous, Casca. Even your friend shouldn't be wandering about. Fair day and Oriel's blessing to you. I am Ayrenn Arana Aldmeri, Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion.
Why
You
her?
have my
Why are her
apologies, friend
eyeballs
of
like?
Casca. I'm a stink worse than a 3-day dead Gua right now. Ah, Lady Arabelle. I knew she wouldn't leave us to rot in this jungle. But she only sent you. Not an army or a chivalry of knights. No matter. I welcome the company. Trouncing these green serpent bastards is amusing, but I'm starting to grow weary. Ah, yes. We were together for a time, but we argued and he rushed off in a huff. I believe I know where to find him after we make some preparations for our rescue. You can signal a ship, but I can help calm the storm that hugs the coast. Never heard about my time with the Sea Elf pirates? They taught me some weather magic. Could you get what I need for the ritual? A claw from a volcanic beast, a feather, and the bones of a drowned sailor. Sadly, these beaches are thick with those. Gather the claw, a feather, and the bones, and I'll make sure the rescue ship can reach the shore safely. While you're gone, I want to take a look at Casca's wounds. She won't admit it, but I can see that she's hurt pretty badly.
What not to say to a famous person?
It was a well-planned and dastardly attack. I could sense the magical nature of the summoned storm, and none of my own arcane protections functioned. They blocked them somehow. If the storm hadn't raged out of control, I'd be dead now. Of course. I'm not an archmage, but I know my way around a spell or two. They must have had agents aboard as well, because I sensed a pulse of magicka before the storm hit. Whatever it was, the bastards rendered every enchanted item we had useless. Absolutely. Tamriel is changing and her leaders must adapt. The situation in Cyrodiil right now, I can't see a way forward. Perhaps these talks represent a solution. I'm always in favor of people sitting down to have an earnest conversation. I am. I founded our alliance right after I accepted my dead father's crown. Anything else you want to know? We are still lost in a hostile jungle, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, let me just ask you about your life story real quick. I'm good.
Casca,
The
you've been
stories I've
injured.
heard about Queen
Let me tend to
Ayrenn
your
are
wounds.
incredible. I wonder if even half of them are true.
That's not something you say to someone's face, probably. Not mountain combat. Dude, I'm getting so much rapport with Isabelle just by playing the game and not having to do dailies. It's pretty nice, actually.
Casca will be all right. And you have the items? Well done. While portals to and from Amenos are prohibited, I can teleport within the confines of the island. It just takes more effort. Interesting. Thank you for procuring these items. With them, I can clear the storm when we're ready to depart. Oh, very well, if you insist. You may not believe this, but Emeric and I do not always see eye to eye. He's as stubborn as his throne is uncomfortable. Why the Bretons insist their king must suffer every time he sits down, I'll never understand. Here, I'll mark your map. It was just north of here. I wonder how excited you'll be when the eagle and the lion are back together again. We tend to argue. A lot. I'll catch up after I prepare the items you brought me for the ritual. Have no fear, I'll be along shortly. I just need to... Never mind, it's complicated. Magicka. Don't worry, I've got this. Go find Emeric.
Woo, that's
I'll be fine, I just need a moment.
overconfidence is a slow and
Athletics are
insidious
always
killer.
So particular. This little beauty will help us immensely, you'll see. This is the spot, but no Emeric. That man is infuriating. This complicates the situation. Let's talk. Emeric isn't here, but he left behind a number of green serpents. For a man of his advanced years, he can still swing a powerful sword. Emeric is nothing if not reliable. Look at the way the dead serpents are laid out. Isn't it obvious? He left a trail to follow. It leads directly into the cave just up the path. Go ahead and look for him. I'll be along shortly. The poultices should have done their job by now, so I want to go back and retrieve Casca. We will want her strength at our side before this is over, and she needs to be nearby when you signal for the rescue ship. Don't worry about me. If I could survive the politics of Somerset, I can handle an inhospitable island.
Dang, girl.
Let's go.
To the delve. Probably gonna have to do a 2-in-1 because we gotta get the delve quest.
You there? Our ship was attacked by coral, I think. It just grew out of the waves, and I don't know what happened to the other sentry, Veslin, or the sea elf prisoners we were transporting. I woke up alone on the beach. The sailors and other jailers call that place the Coral Cliffs. I won't survive the trip inside, but you're an adventurer. You're my only hope of getting the survivors out. Another House Menard ship expects us. Our prisoner exchange is overdue. I counted the footprints. Enough for each of the prisoners and Veslin. She's with them, mark my words. I just hope they're all right. Get Veslin and those ne'er-do-wells out of the Coral Cliffs. House Mornard will see that you're compensated. The Coral Cliffs aren't an area anyone wants to be lost in.
strange noises thereabouts. Makes me shudder. You find my fellow sentry and those prisoners of ours. Get them out of there safely. I need to rest my hurts before we move on from here. North. House Mornard has a larger ship waiting for them. We were tasked with taking the prisoners to the ship from Amenos station. Their captain gave Gold and her word that she wouldn't attack Mornard's ship in return for her crew's safe return.
All right, bro, I got this. So I actually did get the Shipwreck Shoals delve completed. It took me a few tries. Usually when you clear the boss, the quest will just complete and all that stuff. But it took me like 2 tries to get it. I don't know why.
Stay back. You're not one of those slimy... I've got to get out of here. Why didn't I just drown in that shipwreck? They turned them into coral. Sunagil, those Eldertide bastards turned him into this glow. Then they fed the glow to the coral. They said that the archipelago belongs to nature. That they were carving a balance between the natural world and greedy mortals. They brought us through the caves and up to the platforms above. Then they shoved us into cages. Veslin. She was whole when I escaped. I offered to help her, but she wouldn't leave the others and I had to run. I had to. I can't do anything. Not against the Eldertide Druid's power. But you can destroy their coral. The Eldertide sacrificed my shipmates to it. Those druids need to suffer. The coral is inside the caves, just down that hill. Make them pay. I'll give up piracy if you do as I ask. Smash the coral! Free the others, please! Right now? But... oh, all right. If knowing more about them will help you save the others, I guess I can stay in this place for a bit longer. They changed the coral into something unnatural. It stinks of druid magic and... blood. It'll look different too, if there's light enough to see. I'm not going to let them turn me into that. I passed by one a little while back. It should be down that way. The other corals are probably inside the caves. We could still hear our shipmates' screams from the cages we were locked in. They're the ones who should be locked up in the Amenos stockade. They're not even supposed to be here. They corrupt nature. Even their magic does horrible things. It hurts, too. The way Sunagil screamed. Does there have to be a reason? Eldertide druids can corrupt other sea creatures, too. Urchins, sea stars, fish, crabs, that sort of thing. But the coral they corrupted here... it looks like the coral that wrecked the ship. They planned this.
Alright, so there's multiple objectives that I have to do.
Anyone still alive will be in the cages above. Destroy the coral. Make those druids pay.
So, Sky Shard over here. Let's do that. Destroy the coral. Yeah, let's go do this. Dang it, Isabelle. I assume there was only 2 in here, and there's probably 1 on the other side, right? That would be interesting. Okay, so let's go to the boss. God, this is a delve.
Stow your weapons, my friend. The coral will feed on your life. Our travels together have taught me
Alrighty
so
then.
much.
Wait, did the not pop? Oh, it did. Okay.
Good. I'm just getting started.
Over here, quickly. I don't... Thank the 8 you're not one of those druids. Hurry, get us out of here. The druids, they're using us to feed their coral. Screams. I don't want any more of us to suffer that pain. Please, please get this door open. Sergeant Brusick survived the wreck. The Sea Elves said he was as good as dead. They regretted leaving him there as soon as those druids locked us all up. The sergeant and I take care of our prisoners. That would be Kyrysnia. She offered to pick the lock on this cage, but I couldn't leave these 2. Seeing the druids when they killed Suni Gil and the others, it broke their spirits. Kyrysnia's many things, but she's not a liar. It's my job to guard the prisoners. I failed so many of them already. I'll not fail these 2. If you open the door, I'm sure I'll be able to rally their spirits and get them out of here. Either pick yourselves off the ground or let me carry you. We're getting out of here. Sergeant Brusick's waiting.
You don't appear to be one of these green serpent ruffians. Shame. I was hoping to notch an even 20. Since you're the first person I've encountered in this damn jungle who isn't trying to kill me...
That's a nice outfit you got there.
I'm High King Emeric. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lady Arabelle, you say? How is the dear woman? She and I have shared quite a few close calls over the years. But she only sent you? I assumed I merited at least a dozen knights or so. Ah, well, I assume you have a way to get us off this damn island.
Nope.
Ah, you've seen Ayrenn. And she's still alive? Good. Do you know, I was looking for young Irnskar when these serpents rushed out and tried to toss me in that cage. I showed them. But I think they may have captured our wayward Nord prince. I half expected to find our young Nord prince sitting atop a pile of dead serpents, but no such luck. Let's take a look around and see if we can find anything that points to where the serpents might be holding Urun's pup. Come to think of it, I also heard these serpents mention a captured noble. I suppose that's what whoever's behind this told them. No reason to reveal we're royals. Instantly raises the bounty. I really wish I'd taken one of them prisoner, though.
You
Look
talk to
around.
High King Emeric so
Irnskar
easily.
was here
Have you
before
ever
they
read
moved
some
him.
of his writings?
Fights
He's
like
actually
a
a very
giant.
talented author.
That's the Scald King's axe. Let's find Queen Ayrenn, shall we? All that dead lout had was this bottle of wine.
Okay, so there was a third quarrel here,
Sour. Is there no joy on this damn...
but we got the main quest done.
Yeah, if I were to break an ankle making this jump, Queen Maria would kill me. I'll go.
That one must have been destroyed because I saw another player there, but I ran through it maybe a little too quickly. All right, so we started there.
I hope I was of some assistance.
Where would the third coral be? Oh, I don't know why I didn't show it when I was there before. Alright, watch this, boys. We can get back to the entrance. I hope this works. Are there slaughterfish? How do I go about doing this? Dang it, that's not a clam gall. Anything actually dangerous here that I could, Oh, nah, we're like right there anyway, it's fine.
Another find for your pack.
Ha! Hero! If you had any interest in the sea, I would take you on it. Veslin told me what happened. Is it true that a few of those druids were enough to cause our shipwreck? All those lives lost at sea. How much harm can they do? How many more ambushes do they have planned? Makes a person reconsider their work. Oh, it does my aches good to hear that. We'll let House Mornard know what happened here. Spare others some pain. Veslin says you convinced at least one of them to give up piracy. You hauled more than was asked of you. Take this, with my thanks. House Mornard will hear about what happened here.
Man, the
Good and
bar
bad.
barely moves.
Druids turning the living into coral fodder. A fight between mortal life and nature? There's something strange happening here. But it's beyond my comprehension.
Okay, so now we actually have to talk to Queen Ayrenn again.
Good to see you still well, Emeric.
And you, Ayrenn. Nice, cat. I said, friend, let's chat. I washed up alone, and now I'm surrounded by allies. At least, allies for the nonce. It's funny how fate can change in a moment, eh? Let's talk about the things we found in the cave. Right. Mentions taking their captive noble to the coin fort. That has to be Prince Irnskar. Amenos used to be a stronghold for high rock slave traders, but that was many years ago. There's a crumbling old ruin just west of here. A long time ago, yes. Not something the Covenant sanctions today, but you're missing the pertinent point. The Green Serpent gang is using the old coin fort as a hideout, and they're holding Prince Irnskar there. We did indeed. There are songs sung about that weapon. Literally, Ayrenn performed one of them the last time we shared company. We must return it to the prince when we find him. Anyway, our course seems clear. We make for the coin fort to the west. Don't worry about me. I'll meet you at the coin fort. It's just west of here, if I remember my maps. I'll just spend the walk thinking about the choices I've made. A little retrospective. To the coin
Fills
forge.
my heart with
Shall
pride
we
to know the
journey
High
there
King
together,
knows something of our
Ayrenn?
deeds.
Casca will run ahead and clear the path.
How
I'll make my own way there.
do
I'll
I
see you at
get
the fort. Do try to keep pace with Casca, Emeric.
I hope you're not telling me I have to go
And she's
all
gone
the way.
again. Don't worry about me. I'll just take the long way around. I could use a nice walk.
Ugh, we're gonna have to go the long route. You're probably going to get this waypoint before you even get here anyway, so not really a big deal.
Truth be told, this is one of the most relaxing diplomatic missions I've had in quite some time.
Walker, we need to talk.
Yes.
Bright moons shine upon us, Walker. Before you arrived, I did some sniffing. A scent like the one that lingers on that axe you found. It's inside the Coin Lord's old fort. I'd bet Zaji's left ear that it's Prince Irnskar. Queen Ayrenn suggests subterfuge. They seek the nobles. Let's give them one. In a word, yes. Pretend Emeric is your prisoner. Escort him to the front gate and wait for them to let you in. Meanwhile, the Queen and I will await your signal. After we free Irnskar, we'll find a place to signal the rescue ship.
The High King most definitely agrees. Lead
They
on,
captured
my
one of the nobles.
foul captor.
You,
Come, Casca.
bring that prisoner
Let's see
inside
how
at
much
once.
trouble we can get in.
Sentry, unlock the gate.
Ooh, these are long story quests.
I'll draw the serpents out. Be ready.
That's one of the nobles Dishti wants.
High
Unlock
King
the gate.
Emeric
Grab
is
it.
no one's prisoner. Get them!
We're still standing. Be proud of that.
Well done. Casca and I will cause a distraction.
Okay, where are we going? Straight left and up. Okay.
The Ascendant Order won't make good on their promise if he's dead next breath.
Side by side.
Can I assume this is a rescue? The King's Arrow? Is that really you, my friend? Where you fly, victory is sure to follow. But what are you doing here? How did you find me? So all 3 Alliance delegates still live. Good. As soon as I came ashore, I was set upon by the Serpents. I made the bastards pay. But even the son of Urien, the Skull King, can't fight an entire prison gang on his own. There were too many of them. Sungir, Axe of the Skull King. Ah, it feels good to cradle you in my arms again, you powerful blade. But we can't go yet.
The Serpent said that something called the Ascendant Order is behind us. Their leaders, the Lord and Magus, are here. And we will, after we deal with the Ascendant Order leaders. Emeric would agree, and so would Ayrenn. Come, friend. We can deal with these traitors in one fell swoop. With Sungir once more in hand, I feel better already. Let's find this Ascendant Lord and his Magus. I want to show them what it means to attack a Nord warrior. It feels good to be armed again. I've missed you, Sungir.
Not over here. Locked door. Got it. Oh, I just want to read the books.
I do believe we're good at this.
No lore book. Oh yeah, earlier today we did the Dreadsail Reef trial. It was pretty fun. Maybe one day when I do it on Bet or something, I'll record it so you guys can see what it's like as well. But I just gotta get a group together for it.
There. Let's listen in.
We will have your missing nobles by day's end, my lord.
See that you do. Magus, summon the Order. We meet on High Isle on the morrow.
Enough! Let's get down there!
My liege, we must go.
Boy, why would you do that? Just ruined it. But you did.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
No lore book discovered.
I won't allow you to escape.
Get back, fiends!
Oh, that's a boss.
Go on.
Never
Find
mind.
a way outside so you can signal
That
the
was it,
ship.
right?
I need a moment. I'm not
Okay.
as recovered as I thought.
Not on my watch.
Shore's bones. Let's see that light all the way back in Wildhelm. Let's get to the...
Oh god, do we really have to walk all the way back? I don't even know how to get back. I mean, I do, but... Man... Wait. We jump down here, there's no going back up. Hold up.
Poor thing.
Hold them at bay. Sea elf rituals are fickle things, but I shall quiet the storm.
Green serpents, attack!
Don't let them interrupt the queen.
My pet! I'll kill you!
No ship.
Clapped.
Patience, lad. Ayrenn is working on that.
Wind, waves, and salt. Heed my call and still your fury.
Woo!
It's working.
God gamer.
She actually did it.
Onto the ship.
We got them all, even Casca! Friend, give the word and Zaji will have you back at Mandrake Manor before you know it.
As depressing as it sounds, that's the most fun I've had in months. To be honest, I wasn't sure the ritual would work. If it hadn't, let's assume Zaji could have navigated through the storm and reached us anyway. Yeah, let's go with that. Between Emeric and I, the green serpents scattered like leaves in a strong breeze. And thanks to Casca's formidable presence, the rest were quick to abandon their posts. Absolutely. They raised a storm and sank 3 ships to try to kill us. As long as their leaders live, there's no reason to expect them to just surrender. At least Emeric, Irnskar, and I still draw breath. Thanks to you.
You know, Queen Ayrenn seems like the kind of person I'd like to get an ale with.
Zaji's ship was closest when the signal flare ignited. Do you like it? I call it the perfect pounce, too! Anyway, Zaji is supposed to get you back to Mandrake Manor as quick as he can. Just give the order, and we'll leave these dreadful shores.
Go for it.
Ah, nice to be back in the city. Lady Arabelle wants you back at Mandrake Manor, friend. I'll see you there.
I guess, if I must. We'll be there in a second. Let's turn up the audio. I like the music.
Walker, Lady Arabelle wants to see you in the courtyard, out back.
Bread.
Well, here comes our hero now. Well done, my dear.
Excellent. Who wants a drink? The Prince of Windhelm is by.
Hold fast there, lad. We're safe for now.
Good work finding the Alliance leaders and getting them off Amenos safely. I'm quite proud of you, my dear. Lord Bacaro and I will spirit them to a more secure location shortly. Then we can turn our attention back to the Ascendant Order. So Prince Irnskar told me. We'll get to that. First, you need to rest, and I need to make sure our royal guests remain safe. For now, take this. As long as I can count on you, there's more where that came from. Thanks to you, the royals have finally reached
And this bar
While
barely
the Ascendant
moved.
Order has lost their prizes, they remain a threat. Once the Ascendant Lord and his magus learn the Alliance leaders are here, they will stop at nothing to reach them. Lord Bacaro and I have a secure place. They'll be safe enough there. So far, we've been on the defensive, reacting to events. The time has come to take the fight to the Ascendant Order, and my plan starts with this meeting you heard about on Amenos. And I think I know how to determine where this assemblage will take place. While you were away, I received reports of Ascendant Order activity at Mistmouth Cave. I propose we investigate, and if luck is with us, catch ourselves a lord and a magus. Mistmouth Cave lies on the northern coast of High Isle. It's a favorite of outlaws and pirates. I'll meet you there. I need to go over some details with Jakan one more time. Things tend to go in one ear and out the other with that one, you know. Not as safe as they could be. Lord Bacaro, Valesi, and I arranged for the Mages Guild to protect the conference site on All Flags Islet with powerful defensive spells. I'll rest easier with the delegates safely behind those wards. That's our hope. Now that the Alliance leaders are here and safe, they just need a little time to recover from their ordeal. And we need to make sure the Ascendant Order no longer poses a threat. Worried about me? Oh, pish-posh. I was dealing with brigands, trolls, and threats to the realm since well before Rancer launched his ill-fated little war. There's nothing in this archipelago that I can't handle. But thanks for your concern, dear.
Why must we sit on our hands? The Dominion can crush the Ascendant Order with one fell blow.
Summon your fleets and I will leave. The Ebonheart Pact
There.
will not
I
negotiate
recharged the
under threat of
medallions.
attack.
They can be returned to...
So, with that said, I think that is the end of that chapter. And we'll start up this next main story quest next time. The cave all the way up here. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, the story quest line. And I will see you guys in the next episode.